Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Beauty Bomb Mom. If you're new, my name is Leah and I do makeup tutorials. I share tips and tricks for busy moms like myself, or if you're just interested in makeup, you've come to the right place. So today I have got something special to show you guys. It's the Cinnamon Swirl palette from Too Faced. So I just picked this up from Shoppers Drug Mart. Oh, I've been waiting so long for this palette. It is so beautiful. Okay, check it out, guys. Look at all these beautiful colors. Oh, I have always loved Too Faced palettes. The formulas are so creamy and blendable. The shimmers are just to die for. So what I'm going to be doing is showing you 3 looks this week. So the first look, I'm going to be probably doing like some kind of purple, because I'm wearing purple today. And then we're gonna do a couple more looks. So yeah, let's get started. So before we get right into it, I want to tell you guys the names of these. They're so cute. So we've got Flower Powder, Doughboy, Frost Those Buns, See Me Rollin', Sticky Buns, Lick the Spoon, Muffin Top, Love the Bun You're With, Sweet and Spicy, I'm Toasted, Stay Current, Cinnamon Swirl, Sugar Rush, Gooey Goodness, Ready, Set, Bake, Sticky Fingers, Food Court, and Batter Up. So I'm gonna start today by, for my transition shade, I'm gonna use Ready, Set, Bake. So here we go. I just love these shadows so much. They're so nice, and the palette actually smells a little bit like cinnamon, which is super cute. Okay. I believe this palette retails for $59.99 Canadian. Some of the other Too Faced palettes are a little bit more. And some are a little bit less if you get the minis. There's a really cute mini called Fruitcake. I haven't been able to find it here, but it is just adorable as well. Next, I'm going to take this really nice purpley shade called Food Court, and I'm going to apply that. I might have to actually layer it up a little bit. Oh, there we go. I can start to see it now a little bit. I also forgot to put an eyeshadow primer on today, which would have made the shadows a little bit more bold right off the bat. But it's not too bad. As you can see, it's still quite bright and pigmented. Okay. So now to add a little bit of depth, I'm going to take this shade Batter Up, the darkest one, and I'm going to add a little bit right into the crease and fluff it out. So I think I want to add a little bit more of pigmentation, so I'm going to use my finger to go over top. Yeah, that works better. I'm gonna add a little bit more, more of a transition because it's too blocky of a line here. So I'm gonna do See Me Rollin' and just put a little bit more of that up top here. I'm gonna take the shade Flower Power, this light one, and apply it up here under my eyebrow. And then drag it slowly down. So now for underneath my eyes, I think I'm going to use a little bit more of that Food Court shade, that purple shade. And for a little bit of shimmer, I'm going to use Sticky Fingers. And a little bit of Stay Current. beside it there. So I'll just use my Lash Princess by Essence mascara to kind of finish off this eye look. Okay, so that's the first look, using the purples and pink shades in my Cinnamon Swirl palette. I think I'm going to finish it off by adding a hint of that pink lipstick from my last video. And there you have it, folks. There's the first look. I think it turned out pretty. Alright, so I will wear this throughout the day and see how it lasts, and then I'll be back again to show you the second look. Okay guys, I'm back for day 2, and I can see my glasses are reflecting in this ring light, so that's not the best. I'll have to take them off. Anywho, okay, we're back for day 2 to do our second look with our Cinnamon Swirl palette. Okay. I think today I'm going to do like more of a richer, deeper look with some brown and like some actual cinnamon colors. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with the shade See Me Rollin' today. And I'm going to put it in my crease. Okay, looking nice and toasty there. Okay, to deepen that up, I think I'm going to use a bit of this shade called Cinnamon Swirl, and I'm going to get a more defined brush for that. This is a really pretty shade, and I'm just going to start applying that on the outer kind of portion of my lid and kind of bringing it back this way a little more. And I'm also going to bring that color underneath of my eye to give it a very kind of smoky, not really grungy look, but it could be a little grungy. That's looking pretty neat already as it is. Now what to do? Perhaps I'll keep this look as a matte look today. I'm not going to use a bunch of shimmers. So I think I'm going to add Muffin Top into the center of my lid. And I'll just use my finger. And then I'll add a tiny bit more of that underneath my eyebrows. And then just to brighten up the inner corner, I'm going to use this matte color. It's the lightest one called Flower Power. Alrighty. And to line the outside of my lash line here, I'm going to take the darkest color called Batter Up. And I'll just use that as a liner. So I think I'm just going to add a little bit of mascara, and then I will show you the final look in a minute here. So I'm done my mascara, and I actually found this is another TooFaced product that I've had. I think I got it about 2 years ago. It's called Hot Buttered Rum, and it's in their melted matte lipsticks, and these are just beautiful. So I'm going to put this one on to match this look. Okay, so here you have the second look. Oh, and here's my little bubs. And somebody got a haircut. Dudley looks so handsome.
I had a lollipop.
And he got a lollipop from the hairdresser. Isn't that exciting? Yes, so this is my second look today with my matte, more matte look and my matte colored lipstick. So yeah. So tomorrow we will do a second look, so stay tuned. Okay guys, it's day 3, the final day, the final look for my Cinnamon Swirl palette. So today we're gonna do more of a glamorous look, I'm thinking. A little deeper, a little more shimmers, some liquid liner. So yeah, let's get started with this third look. So I'm gonna start with Lick the Spoon. It's this one in the top corner here. And I'm gonna put it into my crease. It would help if I got my hair out of my face though, hey? Okay, so that looks pretty good. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a flatter brush and I'm gonna dip into Batter Up, the darkest one. Put that on the top outer portion of my lid. It looks messy now, but trust me, it'll look good when I'm done. And then you can go ahead and blend that out if you're seeing any harsh lines. What we're trying to do is create that depth there. So it's okay if it gets a little dark. You can always add a bit of lightness to counteract that. Okay, so now I'm gonna add a little bit of a shimmer like on the top. But first, actually, I think I'm gonna do Muffin Top just to clean it up a little bit. And to make that blend a little bit nicer. Okay, so now I can add my shimmer on underneath my eyebrow. So I guess I'll just use that same brush. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one called Gooey Goodness and put that underneath my eyebrow. And then I'm gonna take Frost Those Buns and put it in the corner of my eye. Now I think I'm going to add, let's see here. We're gonna do this really nice sparkly one called Love the Bun You're With. And I'm just gonna use my finger and see how sparkly this is. So what we're gonna do is just put it right over top of the lid so that the pigment pays off a lot more brighter and stands out more as opposed to using a brush. See how nice that is and shiny? So that can really glam up your look just by using one of those shimmers in the center of your lid. So I feel like I need to add a little bit more of the darkest shade, Batter Up. So I'm not seeing a nice transition how I would have wanted. So I'm gonna take See Me Rollin' here. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of it over top of that darker color. Just to kind of blend it in nicer. Okay, so that looks better. So for this look, I wanted it to be more glamorous. So what I'm gonna do is get some eyeliner for the bottom of my lashes. And I'll just take like a plain black eyeliner. You can use anything that you have, really. And I'm just gonna put it underneath my, on my lower lashes. I'll need my mirror for this side. Okay. So then I'm gonna actually put a little bit underneath here. And that's gonna make my lashes look a little fuller and make my liquid liner like not have any spacey parts. If you've ever seen liquid liner and then you see like a gap here, that's the secret. You can put a little bit under there on your top, like it's not your waterline, but it's like inside, I guess you could say. Okay, so for the top, I'm gonna do some liquid liner. You don't have to do it. You could put some black on the top and then smudge it a little bit to give it a smoky effect. But just for fun today, I'm gonna do some liquid liner. So I'll use my brand new Essence. It's the Super Fine liquid liner. And I'm gonna turn my camera here for a sec so I can use my big mirror to do this so I don't screw up. And I like this one because it's got a very fine tip, so it's a lot more precise. All right, so how easy was that? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the second eye, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now that my liquid liner is done, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to, for a little bit more definition underneath my eye and a little bit more smokiness, I'm gonna take the darkest shade Batter Up and just put a little bit of that underneath my eye and smoke it out a little bit. Okay. Now another hack you can do if you want to brighten up underneath there. Well, I can't find my white eyeliner. I was gonna put some white eyeliner on my my waterline. It was hiding in with all my eyebrow stuff. Anyway, so what you can do, you can add a little bit on your waterline. Or if you have, or if you have like a really light colored pencil, even like a light nude, you can put that in your waterline as well, just to help intensify the look. So I'll do the other eye. So yeah, I don't know if you can notice, but that makes quite a big difference. All right, on to mascara. So I think I'm gonna use just my Marcel, this one's called Extension Plus Curl. So it does like lengthening, curling, and all that jazz. So we'll go ahead and do this. Sorry, sometimes I like to just go back in there and like get the spots that I missed by using like the tip of the wand as opposed to the whole thing. Yeah, so I just like to go back in there a couple times. You could say I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. So we're gonna do some lipstick now. I'm gonna go with more of a dramatic lipstick today. My Maybelline, this is the matte ink, and this is the shade 115 Founder. So I only really use this one with my more intense looks. So here we go. And clearly you can see why I don't use this very often, because it's like scary putting on liquid lipstick sometimes. Because if you don't get it right, then It's gonna stay on there for a long time. But anyway, it's not terrible. Just have to touch up this one side a little bit, but I think I did pretty good overall. And when all else fails, Q-tips can be your best friend. If you do mess up on your lipstick, you can always use a little bit of your like cover up or concealer and just put a little bit over top of any area that you want to conceal, hence the name. All right, so this is look number 3 with my Cinnamon Swirl palette. So this is a little bit more of an intense look from yesterday. Yeah, so there are 3 variations that I did. The first look was the purple. The second look was the very matte kind of brown look. And this look is the more intense kind of dramatic look with the shimmer and the really deepened corners. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing this video today, and it's kind of cool to see how many different looks you can get with one palette. So yeah, I think I was gonna do a swatch of these. Yeah, I think I'll do a swatch. So let me just do that and I'll show you guys in one sec. All right, so here's the first set of swatches, the first 9 pans. As you can tell, the first couple shades are not very intense, but then the further down you go, I would say the most intense shimmer shades are Frost Those Buns and Sweet and Spicy, which are the ones closest to the end of my arm there. All right, so here we have the last 9 shades in or the last 9 pans, I guess you could say. Some of them are not as intense as what you would like see looking in the pan. Like the purple one, I think they could have made that one a little bit more pigmented, but it still gives a decent color payoff. One of the shades called I'm Toasted, I think that one's quite intense. And then the 4th shade, Sticky Buns, that one's intense. Stay Current is that kind of dark purpley brown one. And then the last 2 are quite intense as well. So yeah, so there you have all of the shadows. All right, so there you have one palette, 3 looks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of thing, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm here for you guys every Saturday. If you have any suggestions of makeup looks you'd like me to do, feel free to go ahead and put those down in the comments below. So yeah, thank you guys again so much for following along with me on my makeup journey, and have an awesome day, guys. Bye!